Hey guys, Cage Reseller here, back at you with some more garage sale videos. These are before 127 and Highway Byway. At this sale, I'll pick up some pretty cool golf club covers, Florida Gators, the little mallard duck, the lion, and then that chicken. They had signature, or not signatures, but they were scripted after certain golfers, so I decided to pick those up. I think this was up in North Carolina, but I wanted to save it for a video where I had some other golf stuff as well. So these first two clips are going to be golf stuff, and I'm going to explain some of the values of these. I already sold one of these golf club covers. At this sale, there's also some other random stuff. Nothing that was interesting to me. You know, cat carrier or pet carriers, pillows and stuff like that. None of it appealed to me. So those are the 4 items I think I pick up, and they were like $4 or $5 each. So here's a summary of what they're worth. This first garage sale, which I think was actually filmed when I was in North Carolina in May, so this has been a long time ago, so I need to adjust the prices on some of these that still haven't sold yet. You'll saw me pick up some golf club head covers. This one right here is a little chicken. I think it's Fred Funk is the name. That's who that is. It was scripted after different golfers. These were like $4 or $5 each, so I picked them up because the comps looked like they were going for like $40 or $50. Like I said, this one hasn't sold yet, along with this one, which I think was John Daly. Yeah, John Daly was the lion, which also hasn't sold yet. I was kind of disappointed they didn't sell. I was hoping I'd be able to put the solds up for y'all in the video. One did sell, that duck, the Daphne duck. I sold on Mercari for $28. I'll throw that one up right here. So I did have at least one of them sell, but the other one as well, the Florida Gator. See, Jesse shops, Florida's not that popular. If this was an LSU one, it would have sold already, or Alabama one, it would have sold already. I just sold a Georgia one for like $50 that I got at the Highway 127 sale. But the Florida Gators one, made by Daytrek, D-A-T-R-E-K, or Daytrex, one of those two. I think it's K. But these are, it's a company that makes them along with Winning Edge, and I think there's some other ones that make them as well. This one is made by, yeah, Winning Edge was the lion, and then the chicken was also Winning Edge, so not bad there. The duck paid for all of them, so once these sell, there'll be pure profit at that point. And this one's listed for like I said, 50. I think the Florida Gators listed for around 40 or 50. I'm gonna go in there and update these as I'm doing this, and then this one is only listed for like 20. So this one wasn't worth as much, but still some decent finds at the first garage sale for this video. This one is probably the best sale for this video. Pick up some cool golf stuff again. I did pick up the Jellycats. Neither one of them has sold yet. I don't talk about them in the summary, but I did pick that Jellycat up. I picked up another one as well. I think I'm going to show you in a second. But Felix, the little panther, and then I think I also had, yeah, Pink Panther as well. So 2 panthers. That little Jellycat thing, he'll sell for 15 to 20, I think. And then all these golf balls as well. I've already sold 2 of the lots of 12 of them, but a lot of them haven't sold yet. I need to adjust the pricing on it. But I wanted to just show you all that, and I don't think I showed any negotiations. Here's the summary. So this is another sale where I picked up some golf stuff. This one is in Louisiana. It wasn't too long after the one in North Carolina, but I decided to give them some chances to sell. More of these sold. Y'all saw that Felix the cat? Well, he sold for $83 plus shipping. It's Felix the cat is a cartoon, I believe. So whenever I found that one and I saw the one comp, which was like 100, which I think it was 100 with new tags or something like that, I was like, I'll shoot for the stars, and listed it at like 85, you know, and I eventually lowered it to $83.90, and someone bought it for their either boyfriend or husband. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, they gave me positive feedback, so that was a good sale. The Pink Panther as well sold for $30 plus $8 shipping, and then the Katsuyama Panther sold for like $22. Best offer of $22. I accepted best offer of $22 plus shipping. I've also sold some of the golf balls that came from that sale as well. Most of them have not sold yet. You can see right here. Most of them are still in that tote that I got them in. They're Nike One Black. They do say $12 each, but if my memory serves correctly, I paid $100 for all of these golf balls, including one group that's already sold for $60 on eBay, I think, and the other one sold for $68 on Poshmark, plus shipping on Poshmark. So that was those were 2 really good sales. They basically paid for all these other ones, which still haven't sold yet, but I believe will sell. So I think at that garage sale, I probably spent, the club covers were probably $4 or $5 each, so I'm probably into that whole group for like $120 if you consider. I think I might have had I can't remember if I bought another club cover or not. I sold a Gorilla for $29. I'll throw it up here. I can't remember if I got this at this sale. I know I didn't show it in the clip, but it would make sense that I got it at this sale as well, considering that all the golf club covers were there. And that was a sale that at first I wasn't going to get the golf balls, but when I was like, well, you know, Nike, if you know golf, Nike basically doesn't make golf clubs anymore. So if you ever find Nike golf clubs, it's a very good thing to pick up, especially, you know, if you can obviously look them up, make sure they're not overpriced or anything. But these are all in sleeves right here. They're basically all right in the 3 sleeve, like this one right here. This is basically what they are. But these are all in packs. So I have, like, there's 12 in each one, so I have 72 golf balls in the Nike ones, and then all these other random ones, which are also, they just threw all these in for $100, so I figured I might as well take them. But everything is listed, but none of it is sold yet. Well, none of this is sold, but I've probably made over $200 so far, counting these as selling at some point. Overall, if I had to guesstimate, I spent, like I said, $120, and I think I will probably get close to $400 or $500 in profit once all this stuff sells. So that was a really good yard sale. Golf stuff can be very good if you can pick up the right stuff. On to the next clip. This was a sale I drove a decent ways for. Now looking back, after I picked up a camera at a private pick I did with Ken SSK Promo and his girlfriend Jill recently, I should have looked at those cameras. Sometimes even the not good looking ones like those can be worth some money if you can find the right models or whatever, like Olympus or something like that. But there y'all saw me pick up the little visor and some other stuff. The bows, I looked it up, and upon inspection it really wasn't worth very much, and it was huge, so it would have cost a ton to ship. That was not La Crusade Lodge. It might have still been worth picking up, but usually for that stuff I only pick up La Crusade. Looking back, I probably should have picked that up because I don't think their prices were too expensive. I did pick up the Battleship, as you saw. It's already sold. The other ones haven't even been listed yet, so obviously they haven't sold. There was a lot of shoes as well. I've been slacking off and picking up shoes because I haven't sold the ones I've listed. So I've tried to not pick up as many shoes lately. They take up a lot of space and they're not as easy to store as some other stuff, but I always pick up new in packaging. Here's the summary. At the next sale, I'll pick up 3 items. One has already sold, that Battleship. It was new in the packaging, so obviously I put that with Amazon. I think it sold for around $40 on Amazon. I don't have the comp, I don't think. If I do, I'll show it. I don't think I have the comp both. The other item was this Masters visor. Anytime I can see something Masters and it's only going to be $1 or $2, I'm going to pick it up. I think it'll sell for 20 to 30, probably, somewhere in that range. Battleship, I think, was 2 or 3. And I got this little thing of animals. I don't know if I should have gotten them. I haven't listed any of them yet because I'm just not sure. This little guy was kind of cute. He has a little hole in the bottom, so he's, I don't know if he's supposed to squirt water or what. But it's just this made in China, so it's probably not worth anything to list it by itself. It's not going to be sell for anything. Some of these feel like they're like plastic some way, hard plastic maybe. They're little birds. This horse, like see-through horse. What would y'all do with these little things? Just lot them all up in one big lot? Like, this is how they sound. They sound like plastic. A little ram. So I don't know. They didn't really have any identifying marks on them to say what they were or who made them. I thought they were going to be decent. So, and they might still be. I just haven't done anything with them yet. And like I said, this sale was probably a month or 2 ago. So that's how good I am about listing stuff. Tried to get better, but sometimes it just falls through the cracks and stuff like this, which I really don't know what to list for. But yeah, that's it for that sale. Let's head on to the next one. This was a fun sale. It was kind of like an estate sale. As you can see, it's inside the house. There was a lot of plush at this sale. This is the first thing I picked up. Some Teddy Ruxpin stuff. I paid $25 for that huge lot of Teddy Ruxpin. I don't remember if I picked up any plush in that room or not. I think I did pick up some plush. But I did pick up that basketball right there, if you can see it. It's an Atlanta Hawks, I guess, something they give out at games. It was the grand opening of State Farm Arena in Atlanta. So it was the first game there. I guess they gave those out to people that attended the game. There was a lot of video games there. I think I picked up 1 or 2 video games. I think I picked up like a Wii, either Sports or Wii, one of those versions of games. Most of the games weren't anything good. They were just like fighting games or sports games that weren't worth any money. So I do spend a decent amount of time showing y'all stuff at this sale, since it is an estate sale. I'm trying not to bump into people. There's luggage in there. Nothing in there that looked good to me. Sometimes the bathrooms can have good stuff at estate sales if you can find the discontinued items that are worth a ton of money. I do also debate picking up a lampshade I'm about to show y'all. I think it was like $25 though, so that's why I didn't pick it up. There it is right there. If it had the base to it, I probably would have picked it up. Sometimes those lampshades can be worth a lot of money. Tiffany style, I don't think it was Tiffany. I didn't actually look, so I guess I don't know for sure. But Tiffany style lamps can be worth a lot of money if you can find them for cheap. And that probably would have just gone to the antique store because I don't feel like trying to ship something like that. I've never had good luck. I did pick up that little donut phone y'all saw there. I don't know if y'all saw it or not. It sells for like 50 or 60 bucks. I forgot that was in this video, but I only paid like $1 for it, so I was gonna pick it up no matter what. This is where they had a ton of video game stuff, and this guy was, I'll talk about this in the summary as well, this guy's like a repair person, so it made me a little bit leery of picking stuff up, but whenever they were only asking $5 each, I can't turn down video games. Here's a summary of what I found, what it's worth. So I found some pretty cool stuff at this sale, and if y'all just noticed, I had price tags on my shirt. That's how dedicated I am to doing my job. Just kidding. I was going to get the stuff for this next sale, and I realized I still had price tags from stuff I bought today at thrift stores. Bought some pretty good stuff today, but that's not what this video is about. This clip, y'all saw me pick up Teddy Ruxpin. This bear, it's the Teddy Ruxpin bear that actually reads cassette tapes. So I have some cassette tapes right here. I don't actually have any batteries. I haven't actually tested them yet. This was, like I said, a month or two ago. So I'll take back what I said about being a good reseller sometimes. But Teddy Ruxpin bear, there were no corrosion in there, so it's likely that he will work, I think. But there are batteries in there, but I don't think he didn't work when I tested him, when I tried to turn him on. But yeah, the batteries aren't corroded, so that's a good sign at least. So Teddy Ruxpin bear, he's supposed to talk and read the book as it goes. I think he probably goes for around 40 or 50 himself. But the good thing about that sale, did y'all see the stuff in that bag? So far, I've sold 2 of those sealed like Viewmaster and cassette tapes for $60. I paid $25 for the whole lot and $60. I do have some more listed. These are 2 listings I have right here for like $13 and $16 plus shipping. It's like not Build-A-Bear, Teddy Ruxpin clothing. And then I've also got, I showed you all these cassette tapes right here that go with him. I might sell them with him, and then also have some books as well. Teddy Ruxpin Lullabies, Teddy Ruxpin Lullabies, Warm and Cuddly Songs to Dream By. So these are the same book. And then this one right here is the Woolly What's It, Teddy Ruxpin. So that was really cool. That lady was interesting. I don't know if I talked about it in the voiceover, but I had this really cool Saints jacket that she said, I think she said $20 for, and I said, okay, I'll take it. I get up to the register to check out with all this other stuff I got, and she said, oh, I sold to somebody else. Like, that's why I'm paranoid to leave stuff at the register whenever I say I want it, because people like that will then sell it. That's why I like to carry stuff around with me sometimes. So have it ever happened to you where you have an item that you already said you're going to buy it, you haven't paid for it yet, but you said you were going to buy it, and then the seller just sells it to somebody else because they made a better offer probably or something. She didn't give me the chance to pay more. She just sold it to somebody else. It's one of the most annoying things about yard sales. Whenever people say, oh, I'll hold it for you, well, then you should hold it for me, not sell it to somebody else. End rant. Okay. Also got some video games there. Y'all kind of saw them at the end. They were all untested, and this guy was like a repair person, so I think the Wii's did turn on, but I can't remember if they worked or not. But for $5 each, I was going to take that chance. And I think I also got a PS3. There was someone else there that got like a Game Boy, I think. I wish I'd gotten that. He spotted it, unfortunately. We were there at the same time. We were pulling out stuff as we went, pulling out Wii's. There were some Xbox 360s. Y'all saw that, but I have too many Xbox 360s, and those don't always work that well, so I decided to pass on those. I also got another cool item I have here to show y'all. This basketball, the State Farm Arena grand opening, October 20th, 2018. I believe that is the Atlanta Hawks logo. Unfortunately for me, I tried to get it off, but it has this big Bryant H, who I'm assuming is the person that owned it, their name on there. I tried Gugon, I tried Magic Eraser, and it wasn't making much progress, so I'm just going to list it. I'm about to list it today, actually. I didn't realize I was going to be filming this part of the video, but I'm going to list this today, and I'm obviously going to disclose that it's on there, but hopefully it'll still sell. Someone else can fool with trying to get that off of there. But yeah, not bad pickups. I probably spent 30 or 40 at that sale and already sold one thing for 60. I don't think I've sold anything else from that sale yet. I haven't really listed anything else from that sale yet because the Teddy Ruxpin's sitting here. Well, I did have those other 2 listed, but they haven't sold yet. But hey, that's not a bad sale either. If you can find Teddy Ruxpin stuff, you should definitely look at picking up, especially if it's new in the packaging. New in the packaging stuff from the 70s and 80s can be really good sellers. So that's it for that sale. On to the next one, I think. Here is the last sale for this video. That is what I pick up, along with one other item. It is, well, there's the one other item I pick up. Boston Starbucks mug. I can't say it there. The Oneida I'll always pick up sets of Oneida if I can. That one, she wouldn't really budge on the price. I'll talk about it more in the summary. I debated picking that up as well, but I don't know if it had a size on there, which is always the hardest part about selling stuff like that. Like I sold powerlifting stuff in the past that didn't have a size, and I just put the measurements in, but still, it's always, you always open up for returns when you don't have a size listed in there, and people just buy it and hope it's going to fit and then might return it. Now, if it was worth it, then yeah, I would have picked it up, but I don't think it was based on what I looked up and the price they were asking. They were pretty staunch on their prices. Even on the second day of garage sale, where you'd think they would be a little bit lower on their prices and want to get rid of stuff, they wouldn't budge on most of their prices. So I do pick up the Oneida flatware / silverware. That, I don't think that was Oneida or Cutco. I was looking to see if it was Cutco or not. It's mainly what I look for when I look at those style of knives. I'm not the best at identifying Cutco, but if I ever see Cutco, and if you ever see Cutco, you should definitely be picking it up. Here's a summary of what they might be worth. So at this garage sale, I picked up some silverware, Oneida. I'm going to tell you now, I shouldn't have picked these up based on what I just looked up. I was trying to, anytime I see Oneida and it's a big set, like this is a huge box of Oneida. Let me see if I can show y'all. This huge thing of Oneida right here, it's all of these. It's a bunch of stuff, so it might be worth it overall, but based on what, sorry, based on what I just looked up, 32 pieces sold for $12 plus shipping. I paid $20 for all that. I tried to get her to take 10. It was the second day of the sale, and she wouldn't take 10. She said it's worth $20, which maybe it is, but based on what I just looked up, I'm not too confident I'm going to get that. But I figured I'd go ahead and show y'all. I did pick up the Starbucks Boston coffee mug as well. Anytime I pick up a Starbucks coffee mug for $1, she did give that to me. She gave me both of those for $20, so I did get the Starbucks mug for free, technically speaking. It hasn't sold yet. I think I have it listed for like 20 or 25 somewhere, and I'll throw a screenshot up if I remember of what it's listed for. But this, I just got out of the car. It's been sitting in the car for a while now. Silverware's not gonna go bad by sitting in the car, but maybe I can make a little bit of money on it. Maybe that one comp that I saw, which is the only comp, like I typed in, usually Oneida, it's not as easy, but this one is actually pretty easy. I typed in WMA Rogers AA Oneida, which is what it says on the back. You're not going to be able to read it, but it has like a little curved flower pattern. There's only one sold listing for that, and it was sold for $11.99 plus shipping. So I'll have to look at see what they're listed for currently. There was other ones that were WMA Rogers AA, but they didn't have this pattern. So maybe this pattern is a little bit rarer, hopefully. But yeah, either way, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for coming along. Don't forget to leave a like. Comment with your favorite sale out of the 4. Mine's going to be the ones where I had the Felix, Pink Panther, and all the other golf balls. That's going to be like $400 in profit probably for one sale. So, and subscribe if not subscribed. Thanks for watching.